Hey everybody, Arthur here with another figure review. Today we're doing Okoye Build-A-Figure. We're going to put her all together and set her up with her comrades. And as you can see, I sort of kicked Snoke out of his throne and put Black Panther there. That was totally taken from Kevin Womack. If you ever followed him on Instagram, he does some amazing shots with his figures, and he did that. And I was like, dude, that looks amazing. He actually got two Nakias and put them on each side, and it was awesome. You just would have to see, and I think I will actually show the image right now. But yeah, it's pretty awesome to get inspired by fellow collectors and things like that. And actually, I took it a step further. I actually ordered a Far Cry 4 collector's edition figure because the guy is sitting on like this elephant throne. And I know some people are saying, oh, well, it's an elephant that's more India and he should have a panther and blah, blah, blah. I'm just going for like a stone elephant look throne because it looked cool. And I'm going to probably put like two Black Panthers on each side of the throne just to give it a cool little vibe, just my own take on things. But let's go ahead and put Okoye together. So you get the body, pop these legs on. These little plastic bits are going to get in the way, which are going to be interesting. And there we go. There we go. Wow, this arm does not want to pop in. I mean, that's the hole that we're putting it in. That's like the nipple, but I just don't feel like it's in there snug enough. All right, there we go. This side is not in. It's got to push until that sort of like the nub sort of feels like it gives away a little bit. This side's still not in all the way, but it'll do. It just pops right on. There we got Okoye built and looking beautiful. Now, some may complain about the size of these Build-A-Figures that we've been getting, and honestly, there's this one Mantis. They were so full of so much detail, and I can go with it. They can do this once in a while, as long as it's not all their Build-A-Figures going to be like regular size. But look at that face sculpt. Tattoos on her head. Yeah, that's beautiful. Head gets full rotation. Can look that far down. Can look that far up. She gets a really cool neck armor jewelry, sort of like Nakia. It's like a little bit of overpaint on the neck there. Or underpaint. Arms, no bicep swivel. Get the bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, bend at the wrist. And let's just sort of take a look. Armor's really cool. Get some scuffing already. Yeah, it looks like I scratched a little bit by putting it in there. Can't really see it. Come on now. Guess she's battle damaged. That sucks. Yeah, it was definitely from hitting up, trying to go further up when I shouldn't have. So be careful, like the shoulder clicks up, don't try to overly push it up higher. But the gauntlet's sculpted nicely. The whole arm is sculpted, and I love this as a gold plastic versus paint. I prefer them to do, plastics over paint because less likely of scratching, and sometimes it looks better. But same articulation on this arm. Now, she does get a little bit of a ab crunch this way, but when she does it, you got that big gap. That gap just doesn't look appealing at all. You can actually see like the joint inside that. But, and then lean back, she can lean back. But again, if the light hits it right, you can see the interior. So, she can get some side shifting, which is awesome. That doesn't look too bad. And then the overall sculpt of the actual body and everything looks great. Very similar to Nakia, but very different as well. It's a completely different sculpt. I'm not a fan of this like orange wash. Feel like it got too muddy. Yeah, I wish they could have done something a little bit different. Maybe a metallic orange, possibly. Because for Nakia, it actually pops up and makes stuff pop and look bright and vibrant. This one sort of makes it look muddy. Got the cool sculpt on the back. Like the sculpt work on these figures, again, they're amazing. It's a lot of detail they put into these. And as for splits, she can basically almost do the full Van Damme, which, she should for being like a royal guard. They got the same type of sculpt work in the legs, thigh breakage right there, thigh swivel, which breaks the design. But this one is a little bit more acceptable because you really can't see it. Like it's not as noticeable because it's very dark. And her knee is double jointed. You can get up in there. And she gets the ankle bends and pivot. But the leg itself is it is sort of bland in my opinion. I would have expected a lot more from this. Like I would have expected a little bit more paint and love or something in the legs. Because I feel like they put a lot of effort into this portion of the figure. Like this part down. Then the legs are just like, whatever, just keep it as a plain plastic. But now she does get her spear. Should just slide right in. And actually, let's take a look at the spears. They're pretty awesome. Nice silver paint. This plastic sculpted all the way down. Then you get this spear. Almost like a dagger. It could be a broken spear. But it looks awesome. And I wonder if... Give me a second here. It almost looked like it could pop this off and then pop this on. Or just pop on the bottom. But it doesn't. Because I was looking at this little nub right there. Sort of see it. Looks like it would connect into something. But I was wrong. Thought I made a discovery. Nobody else discovered. So, yeah, so you can just slide the spear right into her hands. Other spear, you can have it, I would have it more like this. Let's move Killmonger out of the way. So you can just have them on each side of Black Panther. And then Killmonger's like, hey, I want to be in here too. But he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be there. No, Killmonger, you're not supposed to be there. I'm putting you there anyway. But overall, these figures right here out of this wave are the best, in my opinion. So followed by Iron Man, Black Bolt, and Submariner. Submariner got, last place. But these figures are amazing. I love them. I really, really love that they went all out. Like, these, in my opinion, are some of the best Marvel Cinematic figures to date. The detail, the love, it just has it. It looks. I'm sort of lost for words because I'm so impressed with what they did with this wave that any other cinematic figures that come out, like, I hope they can top these, because if they're not, I'm going to be holding all Marvel Cinematic figures to this standard. Like, these are fantastic. So that sums up my review of the Okoye Build-A-Figure. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.